MyShabbat. Today we are celebrating Shabbos and we're celebrating Pesach that's coming up this week, okay? So let's start. We have so much to do. We're going to also talk about the Parsha of the week, Parshat Metzora, and then we're going to have a little mini model Seder. We're going to go over all the Pesach songs to see if you remember them and the story of Pesach. You ready? Let's go. We're going to start with an Aleph Beit song, JJ's favorite. Ready?
We feel it. Yeah.
א' ב' ג' ד' ה' ו' ז' ח' ט' י' כ' ל' מ' נ' ס' ע' פ' צ' ק' ר' ש' ת' בואו ילדים הצטרפו למקהלה נשיר את שיר האותיות מההתחלה א' ב' ג' ד' ה' ו' ז' ח' ט' י' כ' ל' מ' נ' ס' ע' פ' צ' ק' ר' ש' ת' בואו ילדים אחת ואחד נשיר את שיר האותיות עכשיו לבד סיימנו את onions in the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Get it ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat. Alright, what else do we need? Broccoli, yum. Alright, chop it up. Throw it in. Here we go. Get your spoon. Put some broccoli in the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Get it ready for Shabbat. Alright, how about
Celery. Lollipop and
put some celery in the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Get it ready for Shabbat. Alright guys, we need some
Carbs. The carbs. Pasta. But only
Here we go.
remembering the last Shabbos
Pasta
that we
in
put
the pot.
pasta
Stir
and
it
the
up
last
till
Pesach.
it's nice and hot. Get it ready for Shabbat.
Yeah, we don't have to cook anymore. Friends, pasta, right? We're gonna eat pasta.
Alright, I think what else can we put in our soup?
Lollipop.
Lollipops. Put some lollipops in the pot. Stir it up till it's nice and hot. Get it ready for Shabbat. Good Shabbat.
Rivka is very happy with her soup, with all the lollipops and the vegetables and all the yummy things. Okay, friends, are you ready? Bring your tzedakah box. We're going for our tzedakah because we're gonna be for practicing to light our Shabbos candles, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna do this as a slideshow, be easier for you guys to see, okay? Okay. Okay, good. Ready? Bring your tzedakah box,
Hey, who
friends.
wants some soup?
No soup. We did this. Okay, friends, ready? Tzedakah. Yeah, bring tzedakah. Put some tzedakah. Come on, friends. Put tzedakah in the box. Come on. If you don't have tzedakah, we'll put it in one box. But if you do, we're pulling every girl who should have a tzedakah box in their room. Yeah. Tzedakah box and a mezuzah.
כדאי לצדקה שמקבלים Mikareves es Hagiula. Each time we give tzedakah, we bring Mashiach closer. Gedayla tzedakah shemikareves es Hagiula. Each time we give tzedakah, we bring Mashiach closer. Gedayla tzedakah shemikareves es Hagiula. Each time we give tzedakah, we bring Mashiach closer.
Closer. Okay, friends, are you ready to practice lighting your Shabbos candles? Now it's time to bring the candles right in front of you. Mora Shelley is going to have 3 candles, right? Because 2 for mommy and 1 for us, right? I'm going to bring my computer so that you can see it. Okay, friends, can you see my Shabbos candles? I'm going to bring them closer here. And we're going to light them together. Hold on. Rivka wants to light the candles with us. Okay, ready, girls and boys? Ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Mia. 1, 2, 3. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat Chodesh. It's very special, friends, right? We light the Shabbos candles. And after we light the Shabbos candles and our whole house is lit, we say Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom to everyone who comes in our home, and Shabbat Shalom to Hashem and to our beautiful home. And after we say Shabbat Shalom, we sing a very, very special song in shul or in our home. It's called Lecha Dodi. So let's watch the song together, friends. Ready? Okay. Ready?
והוא יחמול עלייכם
could you? Okay, friends, now, after we sing Lecha Dodi, and after they finish praying the Shabbos evening prayer, they go home, everyone comes home, and we welcome our guests, and we invite all the Shabbos angels to come and sing to us and bless us. Right?
Abba, let's go home.
Okay, buddy, let's go.
Hey, wait for me.
Shabbat Shalom.
Say
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch
Hey Abba, come here.
Hu. What happened, Sarah?
The man is all alone. Can we invite him to our Shabbat?
Of course we can, sweetheart. Hey, sir, come in, please.
Yes.
Olachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Melech Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Aitzetchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, ממלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא.
Shabbat Shalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
איי 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 שלום עליכם מלאכי השרת מלאכי עליון יהי מלך מלכי המלכים אוי הקדוש ברוך הוא. Kids, this beautiful Shabbat.
Okay, friends, are you ready? We're going to move forward because we have a lot to do. Okay, so now get your Kiddush cups and your grape juice. And anybody wants to do it with me together? Come on, boys. We have a lot of boys around here. Ready? JJ and Eliyahu, let's do it. Come on. Ready? Okay, hold your cup.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam baruch
Amen.
Agafen, amen. Woo! Drink your yummy sticky grape juice. Amazing. Okay, friends, now we're going to wash our hands for challah, but we're going to sing the morning song. When we wash for challah, we wash 3 on the right and 3 on the left. In the morning, we alternate. 1, 2, until 6 times wash between both of our, okay?
This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early in the morning. Once on the right and once on the left. Once on the right and once on the left. Once on the right and once on the left. So early in the morning. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvaysav v'tzivanu al netilas yadayim.
For challah, it's 1, 2, 3 on the right, 1, 2, 3 on the left. We say the bracha al netilat yadayim, and then we don't speak. We go to the table. The main person on the table takes out the 2 challahs. Then there's the cover, right? We take off the cover, right? a knife, you make a little sign on the challah. We say Baruch.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam halotzi lahem min haaretz. Amen.
And we dip it in salt and we take a bite. Yum! I didn't even have to remind you how to say the bracha. You became a pro, friend. Amazing. I'm so proud of you. So now we're cutting the challah, and now it's time for Torah, friends.
Little Torah, let me hold you tight. Teach me all the mitzvahs so I can do what's right. The Torah teaches every Jew. Torah, I love you.
Hey, friends, come on, hold your Torah tight. We're going to sing for the Torah.
Torah, tziva lanu Moshe. Torah, tziva lanu Moshe. Morasha kehilas Yaakov. Morasha kehilas Yaakov. Morasha kehilas Yaakov. Torah tziva lanu Moshe.
Okay, friends, good job. This week's Parsha is called Parashat Metzora. We learn about tzaras. Remember last week we learned about tzaras in our skin when somebody spoke bad about other people? This week we learned that tzaras can also come to our homes. It's a very, very interesting thing. So let's see what the Torah says about this week's Parsha.
Parshat Metzora.
Sorry, friend.
Zev, is it okay if I borrow your large duffel bag? Binyamin asked his friend. I am going on a long trip tomorrow and my own bag is torn. Zev shook his head no. I'm sorry, he said, but my bag also tore and I had to throw it out. So Binyamin left his friend's house, and as soon as he left, Zev quickly hid his duffel bag deep in the closet. I don't want Binyamin to see that I really do have a bag, he thought to himself. He said, if he tears it or makes it dirty, I don't feel like lending it to him. One day, Zev found a few ugly spots on the walls of his house. He could not imagine what it was from, so he went straight to the Cohen's house and told him about the stains on his wall. The Cohen knew exactly what to tell him. Take all of your belongings and furniture out of the house at once, he said. I will be over at your house shortly to examine the stains. It might be tzaras, which means that the whole house and everything in it is impure. Hurry home now and take everything out before I arrive. Zev quickly did as the Kohen had said. He asked his neighbors to help him. Binyamin, one of his good neighbors, came to help as well. As he was emptying out the closet, he suddenly noticed, to his great surprise, our large duffel bag, the one that Zev had said was torn. Binyamin was shocked to see that the duffel bag was in perfect condition, and of course, Zev was very embarrassed that his friend realized that he had lied. Looking down on the floor, he apologized to his friend. I'm sorry, he said. I was afraid that my bag might get ruined if I gave it to you. Now I see that my lie was a terrible sin, which greatly bothered Hashem, who in his goodness gives me everything that I need. Now everything was clear to Zev, including the stains on the wall. It was a sign from Hashem that lying is a big avera. Avera means a sin. We also learn that Hashem wants us to lend things to our friends and do Avat Israel by knowing that Hashem will supply us everything we need at the right time, always. A short while later, the Kohen arrived and examined the spots for a few moments. Indeed, these spots are tzaras. You must leave the house immediately and lock the door. The house must remain empty for a full week. Then I will come back to examine the spots a second time. True to his word, the Kohen was back a week later. After examining the spots, he said, the spots have spread and become even bigger. I will have to remove the spotted stone from the wall, and you will then have to throw them away in a place that is impure. Once Zev followed the Cohen's instructions, his house was considered tahor, pure, and he could go in there again. The tzara disappeared, but the important lesson was that he learned to remain true to his friends and not to lie. Sometimes righteous people, in Hebrew it's called tzaddikim, would find tzaras on their walls as well. Tzaddikim? Righteous people? Why would they find tzaras? Yes, even though they always lend their things happily, what could have been Hashem's reasoning for causing tzaras to come to the wall of a tzaddik, of a righteous person? Before the Jewish people came to live in the land of Israel, many non-Jewish people lived there. The non-Jewish people owned many valuable things and much gold and silver, which they hid in the stones in the walls. Hashem wanted the tzaddikim, the righteous people, to remove the stones and discover all these valuable things, so he sent tzara to the walls, even though they hadn't sinned at all. When the Kohen would come and remove the stones, the tzaddikim would discover the expensive items and thank Hashem for making them rich. Thank you, friends. Have a good Shabbos.
Wasn't that interesting, friends? Okay, now it's time to talk about Pesach. Okay, hold on. I'm going to start talking about what we do in the Pesach Seder. So before we get to Pesach, I wanted to finish up Shabbos. So after Shabbos, don't forget, friends, we have to do Havdalah, right? We do Havdalah when Shabbos comes out after sundown on Saturday night, right? And then Shabbos comes out. Now this week, we are going to celebrate Pesach. This is how a Pesach Haggadah looks like. And we're going to go through some of the songs and things that we do during the Pesach Seder. All of us sometimes get invited or have the Pesach Seder at home. So let's see if you remember some of these things. So before Pesach, the night before Pesach, we have to do Bedikat Chametz, right? We have to make sure that we have to check for Chametz. How do we check for Chametz? We take a feather, we take pieces of bread, 10 pieces of bread, we put it all over the house. We take a little light, we shut down the light, we take a little light, and we go around the house and take all the chametz that we called Bedikat Chametz.
Get a candle, feather, spoon. Let's begin to search each room. Soon it's Pesach, we must look in every corner, cranny, nook. Chametz, 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 we have come to look for you. Chametz, 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 we have come to look for you. Hey, 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 search for chametz, not a single crumb can stay. Search for chametz, not a single crumb can stay. Take out your candle, your feather and spoon, get ready to check each room. Get a candle, feather, spoon, let's begin to search each room. Soon it's Pesach, we must look in every corner, cranny, nook. Chametz, 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 we have come to look for you. Chametz, 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 we have come to look for you. Hey, 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 search for chametz, not a single crumb can stay. Search for chametz, not a single crumb can stay.
After we search for chametz, we also have to burn the chametz, friends, right? This is how the Lubavitcher Rebbe used to burn the chametz. Whatever bread they have left over in the house. everything that we learned, right? Is so very special. Okay, good. Now we're gonna go to the next thing. That's matzah, right? On Pesach, we don't eat bread, we eat matzah. I have a very nice matzah song. The J kids also make matzah.
J Kids. The tiny crumbs of hummus, let us clean, clean, clean. Not a single piece of hummus will be seen, seen, seen. Pesach is getting closer every day, day, day. Ton of matzah I will eat, hooray, hooray, hooray. But my matzah on Pesach we eat, eat, eat. The Jews left Egypt, walk, eat the heat, heat, heat. The dough they made just had no time to rise, rise, rise. So we turned into matzah to their great surprise. Pesach Seder, each and every year, the matzah jingle in every Jewish home you hear. A tradition, a very special gift. The mitzvah to eat matzah will give you faith a lift.
Some people make their own
Pesach
matzah.
Seder, each and every year, the matzah jingle in every Jewish home you hear. A tradition, a very special gift. The mitzvah to eat matzah will give you help a lift. Stocks are feet so perfect form, but till we get grind it and make sure it won't get wet, wet, wet. The water that we use, we need to store, store, store. Put it in giant jugs the night before. Flour and water in a bowl. We need. Then we roll the matzah at a high speed, speed, speed. You have just 18 minutes to prepare, prepare. Enjoy your matzah, please handle with care, care, care. Pesach Seder, each and every year, the matzah jingle in every Jewish home you hear. A tradition, a very special gift. The mitzvah to eat matzah will give you help a lift. Pesach Seder,
Matzah on Pesach, right?
each and every year, the matzah jingle in every Jewish home you
Matzah, right? Matzah,
hear.
matzah
A
shura. The
tradition,
matzah that was made
a
handmade.
very special
They saw from the beginning to end how
gift. The mitzvah to eat matzah will give you help a lift.
matzah shura, matzah that you want.
The mitzvah to eat matzah will give you faith a lift.
Okay, now after we prepared matzah for Pesach, we talk about the Korban Pesach that Hashem told us to do, right? And we marked our doors with it, and that's where we have the mitzvah of putting a mezuzah, right? And then we light the candles for the holiday, right? We light them just like Shabbos candles. I'll show you. We have 3 candles, right? And we say, you see the bracha, you don't read the Hebrew probably, most of you friends, but this is what we say. We say, Baruch Ata Adonai, אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של יום טוב, right? Because it's a holiday, it's a Yom Tov, it's not Shabbos. When a holiday comes on Shabbos, then we also light Shabbos candles. And then we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyemanu v'gianu lazman hazeh, right? We thank Hashem for bringing us to this moment. After we light the Shabbat, the holiday candles, the candles for the holiday, we make sure that we have 3 matzahs, right? One is for the Kohen, one is for the Levi, and one is for Israel, and we put it under our Keara, right? We're going to also have to drink 4 cups, right? Because Hashem used 4 different words for taking us out of Mitzrayim. Ve'otzeti, ve'itzalti, ve'ga'alti, ve'lakachti. And then we have the cup for Eliyahu and Navi, right? Then we also have the Keara. It's very important. We have a Zroa, a shackbone, right? To show that Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim with strength. And we have an egg, the Beitzah, to show and remember the firstborns that Paro wanted to kill, the Jewish firstborns, right? And then Hashem punished the Mitzrim with taking their firstborns. We have the Maror because the Jewish people were crying. We're working so hard in Mitzrayim, and they were crying so hard that Hashem said, now it's time to take you out of Mitzrayim. We have the Karpas, we have the Charoset, and we have the Chazeret, all to remember all the pain that we went through in Mitzrayim and that Hashem saved us with a strong hand. That's called the Keara. We put it on the matzahs, right? Now, I want you to learn about the Seder has Simanim. Simanim is all the things that we do throughout the Seder. It's called Simanei HaSeder. So there's a song that's going to show you all the things that we do throughout the That's all the things that we do throughout the Seder. So we learn about it in the beginning, so you have an understanding what we're going to do in the Seder. Then we start with the first cup, right? And we say, Sabor Manan, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei Pri Hagafen, right? We have the first cup, right? And then we say, Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam, Mekadesh Yisrael v'azmanim, right? And then we say, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shechianu v'kiyemanu v'gianu lazman hazeh. Right? And that's how the Seder really starts. That's very, 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 very special, friends. Okay, now, the next thing that we do is urchatz. We wash our hands, but we do not say a blessing, right? We just wash our hands for tahara, but we don't say the blessing. We just wash our hands. And that's why the boy is saying shh, because you don't need to say the blessing. You just do the hand wash, okay? And now the next thing that we're going to do is karpas. We take an onion, right? And we dip it in salt water. And we say, Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam, borei pri ha'adama. Because onion is adama, it's from the ground. Then we take a matzah and we cut it. And that's called the yachatz. And one of the pieces is going to become the afikomen, right? This piece that the boy has, look good at the picture. He has a pink slip. It says afikomen. He's going to put that piece in the pink envelope, and they're going to hide the afikomen, which we eat at the end. And the kids like to look for it and get a gift. Then we also say the story of Pesach, the Haggadah. We read the Haggadah, the story of Yetziat Mitzrayim. So we're going to watch Yetziat Mitzrayim one more time.
The Passover Book. From Slavery to Freedom.
Hold on, friend.
Written by Shoshana Lipan and Dasi Pruf. Long ago, when our nation began,
We were slaves to Pharaoh in Egypt, his land. We had to make bricks to build up his city. It was hot, dirty work, and the king had no pity. Women and men had to work hard and long, without any rest, and that was so wrong. And we would still be there to this very day if God had not sent Moshe our way. The magicians of Egypt read the stars and the moon. They said a boy would be born someday soon, who would grow up and come to free all the Jews. Pharaoh was filled with great fear at this news. Pharaoh called in the Jewish nurses to say, "Don't let the baby boys live, starting today." The nurses were Miriam and Yocheved, her mother, who feared God much more than they feared any other. They knew God was putting them both to a test. Could they stand up to Pharaoh? They'd sure try their best. They cared for the babies, tucked them safely in bed, making sure that they were happy and warm and well fed. Their neighbors, the Egyptians, sneaked over and spied to report newborn babies the Jews tried to hide. Yocheved and Amram hid their new son away until he got bigger and could no longer stay. Yocheved took reeds and tar to build him a boat, and in the Nile River put him to float. Big sister Miriam stood guard on the shore, never imagining what was in store. Pharaoh's daughter came down to bathe in the Nile, with maids from the palace to serve her in style. Was that a small boat floating there downstream? She stretched out her arm, as if in a dream. "It's a Jewish baby! He's crying, poor thing! Were they trying to save him from my father, the king?" She named the child Moshe and passed him around, but her maids could not get him to drink and calm down. Suddenly Miriam stepped up to suggest, maybe a Jewish nurse would be the best? She knew just the one who could feed her brother. She ran and brought back his very own mother. Moshe lived like a prince in the home of the king. As the grandson of Pharaoh, he could have anything. Yet Moshe, the prince, felt the pain of the slave, helping his brothers, showing how to be brave. Pharaoh grew angry at his caring and kindness. So Moshe had to run from his royal highness. One day in the desert, where the sands meet the skies, Moshe saw a great wonder in front of his eyes. A bush was on fire, its leaves filled with flame, yet it didn't burn up. It remained just the same. From inside the fire, he heard God's command, "Go lead my people from Egypt's land." Moshe asked, "Who am I to be chosen to go? My speech is not clear. My words come out slow." God said, "Who made your mouth able to talk? Who gave you the power to hear, see, and walk? It is I. I will help you with every word, and Aaron your brother will make sure that you are heard." Moshe and Aaron came with God's command. "Let my people go! Let them leave Egypt's land!" Pharaoh laughed out loud. "Who orders me so? I am the king. My slave shall not go." "Fine," Moshe said. "The 10 plagues have begun. Egypt's water will be blood in plague number 1. But Pharaoh just laughed. "That's the best you can do?" So God sent out frogs in plague number 2. Still, the king did not bend. So stubborn was he. Itchy lice crawled all over in plague number 3. Wild beasts came next, breaking down every door. Lions, tigers, and bears in plague number 4. Plague number 5 brought sickness to cattle. But Pharaoh still thought he could win this battle. With plague number 6, hot boiling blisters burst out on Egyptian brothers and sisters. Now it was time for plague number 7. Fiery hailstones rained down from heaven. Swarms of locusts attacked in plague number 8. They chewed up the trees. The destruction was great. During plague number 9, it was darker than night. And none of the Egyptians could move left or right. But the Jews could see what was hidden away, buried in chests and in jugs made of clay. Plague number 10 would now be the worst. God would take the oldest, the Egyptians born first. Said Moshe to the Jews, "Do not be alarmed. None of the Jewish firstborns will be harmed. Each family must take a young lamb to roast and paint with its blood upon their doorpost. Then God will pass over each Jewish home, and he will have mercy and save us alone." At midnight in Egypt, the last plague took place, and Pharaoh ran to Moshe with fear on his face. He cried, "You must leave now! Please don't wait! Go serve your God! His power is great!" The Jews said, "We saw treasures that you've hidden away." "Take them all!" cried their neighbors. "Just go now! Don't stay!" The Jews quickly filled up their sacks and went out of Egypt with dough on their backs. No time to let it rise, no time to let it bake. They could only make thin matzah cake. The Jews got to the sea with the waves rising high, and then from behind came a terrible cry. Egypt's soldiers on horses had come to attack because Pharaoh wanted his slaves to come back. The Jews walked into the water despite their great fear, and the sea split for them, leaving land dry and clear. Safely through the sea they passed on that day, with God watching over them each step of the way. The soldiers gave chase and charged into the dried-up sea, but the waves crashed back down, and our people were free. Pharaoh really wanted all his slaves to stay, but God freed us there, and we're still free today. At the Passover Seder, we tell all about our slavery in Egypt and how God took us out. We are free to be Jews, and this is a sign. Matzah, maror, and 4 cups of wine. The Passover Book, From Slavery to Freedom. The Passover Book.
Okay, friends, now, after we say the story of Pesach, we also, in the middle of the Pesach Seder, we ask some questions, right? We ask, why is this night different? Ma nishtana halayla ze mikol haleilot? And it's a very, very special question, and there's 4 different answers, right? The 4 different things that we do different.
הלילה זה מכל הלילות
Okay, so there's like a few questions, and then we have this. We talk about
עבדים היינו לפרעה במצרים עבדים היינו אתה בני חורים עבדים היינו אתה בני חורים
Very good, friends. So we sing about being slaves in Mitzrayim. We have to remember that our ancestors were slaves in Mitzrayim. Then we talk about the 4 different sons, the one that is smart, the one that doesn't know how to ask, the one that is Tam, and the one that's Russia, right? We talk about the 4 sons, and we learn about the different types of people, that all of them have to sit in the Seder. There's another song that we say, how Hashem saved us, and if he wouldn't have saved us, what would have happened to us? And it's called Vehi
שעמדה לאבותינו ולנו והיא שעמדה לאבותינו ולנו שלא אחד בלבד
עמד עלינו לכלותנו
שלא אחד בלבד
עמד עלינו לכלותנו
אלא אשר בכל דור ודור עומדים עלינו לכלותנו עומדים עלינו לכלותנו
והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו בידיו והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו בידיו
והקדוש ברוך הוא מצילנו
Very good. And that's called Vehi She'amda, right? That Hashem saves us. And then we talk about the Makot that were in Mitzrayim, right? It was a very, very, very scary time for the Mitzrim and Mitzrayim, right? 10 Makot, right? Right? They had the
The Mitzrim were mean to the Jews, they worked us hard. Such bad news, they got 10 makas from Hashem to punish them.
The Mitzrim were mean to the Jews, they worked us hard. Such bad news, they got 10 makos from Hashem to punish them.
10 makos, 10. The Mitzrim were punished again and again. 10 makos, 10. The Mitzrim were punished again and again. First came down blood, what a scared for day. Frogs were everywhere, keen in mice that itched a lot. Did they care? No, they did not. All right, animals terrifying them, but the animals were all dying. Skin boils covering them. They should have listened to Hashem. 10 came, my oh my, borrowed hail from the sky. Arba locusts here and there, Hoshech, it was dark everywhere. Makos Beharas came, they cried, the oldest of each family died. Hashem saved us, we were set free, no more slavery.
Okay, on Pesach, we speak about Pesach, matzah, and maror, right? And we also talk about
אילו הוציאנו ממצרים ולא עשה בהם שפטים דיינו דיינו
we ask Hashem thank you. We tell him thank you for taking us out of Mitzrayim. And what if he wouldn't take us out of Mitzrayim? And then we wash our hands for real this time, right? We wash our hands and we say the bracha al netilat yadayim, right? 1, 2, 3 for bread. 1, 2, 3. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam v'kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al yadayim. We take matzahs, right? We take real matzahs and we make a motzi lechem mina right? And then we also eat the matzah, right? We also say the bracha, right? Shakitchanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al achilat matzah, because it's so special to eat the matzah, right? And then we eat the maror. The maror is lettuce. It's like the tears, the painful tears that the Jewish ate. We want to remember their pain, so we eat maror. We eat chasa. Chasa is lettuce, okay? And then you see how the boy, and then he does korech. We put the maror in the matzah. It's like a sandwich, and we call it korech. And Hallel, there was a big rabbi, his name was Hallel. He used to do it, right? Hallel did it in the time of Beit HaMikdash. He used to put maror inside the matzah, right? And then we have Shulchan Orech. Then we have the meal. Shulchan Orech is the meal of Pesach. It's a very special seuda. And then after the meal, we also eat the afikomen that we hid, right? It's called safun. And then after that, we also have to do birkat hamazon on the food that we ate, right? When you eat bread or matzah,
I'm so full and tired. I think I'm going to sleep a little bit.
Wait, Meir. First, we must thank Hashem for this amazing seudah, for the bread and all goods we always have. Remember, Meir, Birkat Hamazon is about 4 berachot and is one of the most important we have. We should read from inside Birkon. Would you like to join us on this journey?
Oh, yes.
Meir, open your Birkon and let's start the Birkat Hamazon medley.
the beginning.
ברשות מרנן ורבנן ורבותיי נברך שאכלנו משלו ובטובו חיינו. ברוך אתה השם אלוקינו מלך העולם הזן את העולם כולו בטובו בחן בחסד וברחמים.
הוא נותן לחם לכל בשר כי לעולם חסדו ובטובו הגדול תמיד לא חסר לנו
ואל יחסר לנו מזון לעולם ועד בעבור שמו הגדול כי הוא האזן ומכנס להכל הוא מציב להכל הוא מכין מזון לכל בריותיו אשר ברא. כאמור פותח את ידיך ומשביע לכל חי רצון ברוך אתה השם הזן את הכל.
Good job, friends. And then, hold on. Oh, we have to go back. Okay. Then we also say Shefo Chamatcha el Hagoyim, right? And after that, we sing Hallel, right? And then I also put a few songs for you that we can sing.
שלושה עשר מי יודע
13 אני יודע
13 מידיה 12 שבטיה 11 כוכביה 10 דבריה 9 ירחי לידה 8 ימי מילה 7 ימי שבתא 6 סדרי משנה 5 חומשי תורה 4 אמהות 3 אבות 2 לוחות הברית 1 אלוקינו 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 שבשמיים ובארץ.
Now I brought you the same song in English.
Uncle Mikey, could you please sing a song about numbers?
Numbers? Why, of course. The Seder is filled with numbers. We have 3 matzahs. We have 4 questions that the children ask. We have the 10 makos.
Uncle Mikey,
Yes?
I'm talking about the 13 numbers.
Oh, the 13 numbers. Why, of course. I know a song all about the 13 numbers. And here it goes. Who knows 1?
We know 1. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. In the heavens and the earth.
Who knows 2?
I know 2. 2 are the luchos that Moshe brought.
1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. In the heavens and the earth.
Who knows 3?
I know 3. 3 are the fathers and 2 are the luchos that Moshe brought.
1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. In the heavens and the earth.
Who knows 4?
I know 4. 4 are the mothers and 3 are the fathers and 2 are the luchos that Moshe brought.
1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. In the heavens and the earth.
Who knows 5?
I know 5. 5 are the books of the Torah and 4 are the mothers and 3 are the fathers and 2 are the luchos that Moshe brought.
1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. In the heavens and the earth.
Who knows 6?
I know 6. 6 are the books of the Mishnah. 5 are the books of the Torah and 4 are the mothers and 3 are the fathers and 2 are the luchos that Moshe brought.
1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem. 1 is Hashem.
Metzora. One is Hashem. In hands of you.
Who knows 13?
13 are the midos of Hashem. 12 are the tribes of Yisrael. 11 are the stars in Yosef's dream.
10 are the Aseres.
Those 9 are the months before a baby's born. 8 are the days before a birth. 7 are the days of the week. 6 are the books of the Mishnah. 5 are the books of the Torah. And 4 are the mothers. And 3 are the fathers. And 2 are the Lucas and MyShabbat. One is Hashem. One is Hashem. One is Hashem. One is Hashem.
In the heavens and the earth.
Great. This is a long song. Yes. And then we say, Lashana Ba B'Yerushalayim. We sing Sheibane Beit HaMikdash. Ready, friends?
So what is ClickUp? ClickUp is an all-in-one productivity software
What
where you
happened
can
to our...
manage everything and anything related to your
Something happened to our screen. Hold on, friends.
After this, go onto Minecraft because
שיבנה בית המקדש במהרה בימינו ושם חלקנו בסיר עשיך שיבנה בית המקדש במהרה בימינו ושם חלקנו בסיר עשיך Please build us the base Hamikdash, build us the base Hamikdash. We really, really, really want it now, right now. Please build us the base Hamikdash, build us the base Hamikdash. We really, really, really want it now, right now. שיבנה בית המקדש במהרה בימינו ושם חלקנו בסיר עשיך שיבנה בית המקדש במהרה בימינו ושם חלקנו בסיר עשיך.
Yes, good job. Great work, friends. And then we talk about the last days of Pesach, and we have a Seudat Mashiach. That's what it's called. And now, to end our class, we're reaching the end. We're going to sing the 12 Pesukim. After that, Good job, friends. Amazing. And now we have to end our class because it's getting very late for you guys. We're going to say Shema. Ready? Get your right hand.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad
Baruch
Baruch Shem Kevod Malachusai Le'olam Va'ed Ve'ahavta Eis Adonai Elohecha B'chol levavecha U'b'chol nafshecha U'b'chol me'odecha Ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele Asher Anochi mitzavecha hayoim Al levavecha V'shinantam levanecha V'dibarta bam
Torah to our children, right?
B'veisecha U'v'lechtecha b'derech U'v'shachbecha u'v'kumecha U'keshartam le'ois al yadecha V'hayu le'toitafos bein einecha U'chesavtam al mezuzos beisecha U'vishe'arecha
Good job, friends. Amazing. This was an amazing class. It took us a long time to finish our Seder, right? Don't forget to kiss the mezuzah, friends. We sang Beit HaMikdash, and you did a lot of mitzvahs today by sticking around the whole class and learning about Pesach.